tough game out there, guys.
How do you feel about being the new coach of Morley Bulldogs?
Let me just say first off, it's a huge honour being the coach of a great club with a proud history, and I look forward to coaching this great team of kids.
How did the team play for their first game of the season?
Our first official game this year, very impressed with the guys, very impressed with their efforts, forward pressure, tackling under pressure. A few things to work on, but we'll look at that at training, turnovers at stoppages and stuff like that. But all in all, very happy with the work rate of the boys today.
What was your thoughts on the backline performance today?
Today our backline consisted of Seb Smith, Nicholas Austin, Declan Ryan and Massimo Cecchi. I thought all those players had a really good game today. Seb Smith was excellent at fullback. When he went to kick the ball out, he could kick it a long way, was hitting his targets. Little Nico Austin did a great job today. He's got a lot of confidence, can run and bounce with the ball and kick long. Declan Ryan was probably one of our best players today. He pretty much held up the back line. He's got a great future in footy, I think. And young Massimo Cecchi hasn't had much of a pre-season at all, but he came out and gave it all today, 100%. Very happy with his efforts today. Got a lot of the ball and had a lot of assists and went forward a lot.
How do you think the midfield went today?
I thought the midfield was excellent. Today we had Willis Knight, who was our captain today, Julian Paneri, who was in the ruck, and Gianni Romeo, who was one of our other midfielders. I thought the three of them did an excellent job today. We had a lot of clearances out of the centre, which I thought was really good. The boys worked very hard, especially Willis. He, I don't know how many tackles he had. The stats, I think Willis was the top tackler in the whole game. I think he had about 20 tackles. So yeah, very, very happy with our mids today.
How do you rate your forward line?
Forward line today, we had Jonty Lethlean at centre half forward. We had young Ethan Dodd, James de Cesare and young Jed DeCosta in our forward line. Jonty played a great game at centre half forward today. He took a few really good marks and kicked some really good goals. Thought his efforts were outstanding. Young Ethan hasn't had much of a pre-season, but he came in and played a really good game today. Did a lot of running, roamed around the forward line, picked up the crumbs, did a lot of good work and listened to a lot of instruction, which I was really happy about. James de Cesare had a good game. He started at full forward, gave us a big target to kick to, kicked a few goals, took some good marks, and young Jed DeCosta, he haven't seen much of his in the pre-season, but he came out and gave it his all as well. Great little player, very suited to a forward pocket or in the forward line, so see where he goes in the next few weeks.
Willis Knight and Declan Ryan played outstanding games today.
Yep, I thought those two were definitely our two best players that stood out, especially Willis. His tackling was fantastic. His chasing, he got to the man, he'd chase him down, tackle him. I don't know how many tackles he got quite a few clearances, but he led by example today, being the captain. His courage and bravery was absolutely outstanding. Played at or near his ability all day long, 100% effort, very, very good. Declan Ryan, he held down centre half back. There were times when he was like there was 1 on 3, and he would clear the ball out, which was critical at some stages of the game. So very happy with Declan. He has a big future in football, I think. So we'll keep persevering and see where his best position is. But at the moment, centre half back, he looks pretty good there.
You brought in 2 rookies today, Lewis Lethlean and Daniel Delente. How do you think they went?
Yes, we elevated 2 rookies today. They played they made a huge difference after half time. Young Lewis kicked 2 very important goals, very critical goals for us when things weren't looking too good. And young Daniel, he played on a wing and gave us a heap of run after half time, which injected a lot of pace into our team. So we hopefully look forward to elevating those two to the senior list at some stage this year. We're not sure. We'll see what happens there. But all in all, very, very happy with those two young players.
Any injuries out of today's game?
No, I don't think there's any injuries. But James De Cesare fell over a lot. So, but he got up, and not sure if there was any other injuries apart from that. Yeah, I think we'll assess it tomorrow. I think James is going in for some scans on his heart muscles, so we'll see how he goes. But hopefully he'll pull up. He'll train Wednesday, and we'll see how he pulls up for next week.
Any comments on your support staff today?
Big thank you to my support staff today. Matt, my manager, very well organised, great help, great setting up the players and all that. Will Knight was the goal umpire today, very vocal in his support, which was really good. You could hear him from one end of the ground to the other. Very helpful. Thanks to Bronwyn, who washed the jumpers, and Hayley, who brought the oranges for the boys today. Great to see those people helping out. We were down on numbers in our supporters. Would be really good to see them hopefully boost a bit next week. I know that we've had the school holidays and stuff, so hopefully we'll have a few more supporters there to help the boys next week. Looking forward to seeing a few more people down there next week.
It's the mid-strength choc milk Morley derby next week. Are you looking forward to that?
Well, everyone gets emotional about derbies, don't they? So, but I don't think we'll be doing that. We'll be just chasing the 4 points as usual. We'll just take it 1 week at a time. We'll have a closed training session next week. I know that's going to be pretty difficult because the other team trains with us, but we'll see how we go, and we'll plan. With my support team, my assistant coaches, we'll plan our team for next week and see how we go.
Will Akila and Rishi come straight in next week?
They'll train Wednesday night. As always, we'll have to see how they train, how they come up. We missed them last week. We obviously need them in our team, but we won't give away too much in our strategy. But I'm pretty sure they'll come straight back into the side. Any other questions? Okay, thanks guys. See you next week.